Did you know that the creation of Israel was initially proposed in Uganda? Yes, you heard it right. In the early days of the 20th century, an intriguing proposal was put forward by Britain, known as the Uganda Scheme. The British Empire in its vast expanse offered a slice of its East African colony, Uganda, to be a homeland for the Jewish people. The world was different then, and this proposal came at a time when the Jewish people were seeking refuge from the pogroms of Eastern Europe, desperately seeking a safe haven. The Uganda Scheme was brought before the Sixth Zionist Congress in 1903 and sparked heated debate. Despite the pressing need for a sanctuary, the Zionist Congress chose to reject the proposal. Their vision was unwavering. They held out for a homeland in Palestine, a place deeply ingrained in Jewish history and identity. So the journey to Israel's creation started not in the Middle East, but in the heart of Africa. Fast forward to 1917, a letter changed the course of history. This was the Balfour Declaration, a public statement issued by the British government during the fraught times of World War I. The then Foreign Secretary Arthur James Balfour penned a letter to Lord Rothschild, a leading figure in the British Jewish community, expressing the government's support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. This single-page letter was a game-changer. It was the first time a world power had thrown its weight behind the Zionist aspiration of establishing a Jewish state. The Balfour Declaration wasn't legally binding, but it was a significant message of political backing. It was a beacon of hope for Jews facing persecution in Europe, and in the years that followed, thousands would set sail for Palestine, driven by the dream of a homeland. However, the Balfour Declaration was a double-edged sword. The British government, in its attempt to win political allies during the war, had made contradictory promises to both the Arabs and the Jews. While the Balfour Declaration backed a Jewish national home in Palestine, the British had also assured the Arabs that they would support their independence in lands freed from Ottoman rule, lands which included Palestine. These conflicting pledges ignited tensions that would smolder long after the ink had dried on the Balfour Declaration. The influx of Jewish immigrants exacerbated the existing friction with Arab Palestinians. Both groups laid claim to the same land, each backed by a promise from the British. The British, finding themselves in a quagmire of their own making, tried to placate both sides, but their efforts only served to fan the flames of the burgeoning conflict. The stage was set for a struggle that would shape the politics, the people, and the very geography of the Middle East. The Balfour Declaration set the stage for a conflict that would shape the Middle East for the next century. This was not just a letter, but a pivotal moment in history, its repercussions echoing even today. With the horrors of the Holocaust, the world's view on a Jewish state changed dramatically. As World War II raged across Europe, the Jewish people found themselves in the crosshairs of a genocide the likes of which the world had never seen before. The Holocaust, a systematic, state-sponsored extermination campaign by Nazi Germany, resulted in the deaths of 6 million Jews. This darkest chapter in human history had a profound and transformative impact on global opinion regarding a Jewish state. The collective guilt of the international community and the desperate need for a safe haven for the survivors of the Holocaust led to a shift in attitudes towards the idea of a Jewish homeland. The plight of the Jewish people was now impossible to ignore. The world was confronted with the stark reality of a people without a nation, persecuted and driven to the brink of extinction. This realization led to a wave of sympathy and support for the Jewish cause. In the aftermath of World War II, Jewish immigration to Palestine increased dramatically. Holocaust survivors, seeking refuge from the horrors they had endured, made their way to the British Mandate of Palestine. This influx of Jewish immigrants, however, was met with fierce resistance by the Arab population, escalating Arab-Jewish tensions. The British, unable to manage the mounting conflict, turned the issue over to the newly formed United Nations. The UN proposed a partition plan, dividing Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states. This proposal, though controversial, was seen by many as the only viable solution to the growing crisis. But the horrors of the Holocaust had already irrevocably altered the course of history. The world had witnessed the unimaginable suffering of the Jewish people and the desperate need for a safe haven where they could live free from persecution. The seeds of statehood had been sown, and the momentum towards the creation of a Jewish state was now unstoppable. The atrocities of World War II set the world on a path to the inevitable creation of the State of Israel. Finally, in 1947, the the United Nations made a decision that would alter the course of history. The UN proposed a partition plan, a blueprint for dividing Palestine into two separate entities, one Jewish and one Arab. This was a solution designed to resolve the growing conflict between Jewish and Arab communities. The Jewish community, seeing an opportunity for a homeland after centuries of persecution, accepted the plan with open arms. Conversely, the Arab community rejected it, viewing the plan as an infringement on their rights and a foreign imposition. In the face of this opposition, on May 14, 1948, the Jewish community declared the establishment of the State of Israel. This declaration was met with immediate armed resistance from neighboring Arab countries, sparking the first of many Arab-Israeli wars. Despite the challenges, the Jewish people fought to maintain their newly established homeland. They built a nation from the ashes of conflict, a testament to their resilience and determination. And so, against all odds, the State of Israel was born. The creation of Israel, a journey marked by struggle and resilience, has left an indelible mark on world history. This nation, born out of the ashes of the Holocaust, carries a narrative of hope and survival, etching its prominence on the global stage. Its creation has significantly influenced global politics, shaping alliances, sparking controversies, and setting a precedent for nationhood based on shared ethnicity and religion. The importance of Israel's creation continues to echo in the present day. It's a poignant reminder of the power of collective will and the lengths to which humanity can go to secure a homeland. It serves as a beacon for nations seeking self-determination, whilst also reminding us of the complexities and potential pitfalls of such endeavors. Israel's creation story is not just a historical event, it's a testament to human resilience and a reminder of our shared responsibility to prevent injustices worldwide. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.